Hey everybody, how's it going? Just a little status update here. I was letting you know that I did in fact go to see the movie Your Name in theaters. I really enjoyed it the second time around. I was a little disappointed by the fact that it wasn't in English dub. I mean, I don't really mind subtitled all that much, but my girlfriend is heavily dyslexic and, it's just not really a fun time for her. That being said, overall it was a great movie, especially the second time around. Knowing what was going to happen didn't necessarily, ruin my experience at all. I still had quite a fun time. It was still visually stunning. In spite of the fact that she's not exactly the fastest reader, my girlfriend was able to get the general gist of everything that was going on. So it turned out pretty well. Obviously, I'm going to wind up buying it as much as I enjoyed it on DVD when it comes out dubbed so we can watch it officially. I'm honestly going to be doing the same thing with Dragon Ball Super when that finally comes out for a dubbed DVD set, especially because I haven't really been keeping up with it recently. With the dub, I've definitely been watching the subbed, and I intend to get into the manga at some point, but, later on. Let me think. Overall, it was really good. Like I said, visually stunning. The soundtrack was beautiful. I kind of like the subbed version a lot because I just really enjoy the Japanese voice acting. You can tell all the emotion that's put into it. It's just extremely well done. The animation is fantastic. Aside from just the beautiful scenery, I love the way that the characters are drawn. It is kind of reminiscent to a Spirited Away style or House Moving Castle, although slightly more realistic. One way or the other, I really did enjoy it. I can understand why the director is being called the next Miyazaki, although he's been extremely humble about it, so props to him on that one. In general, the plot's lovely. It's very simple to It takes a little bit of understanding what's going on at first, but once you understand the plot, it really kind of draws you in. You're wondering about the two main characters, how they're finally going to meet, if they wind up together in the end, I guess is the easiest way to put it. And it just kind of gets you on the edge of your seat, especially when you realize the movie's about to be over and you really don't know what's going to come next. My girlfriend was kind of shaking in her seat. It was lovely. She was getting visibly upset because of the way she thought the movie was going to end. I thought it was kind of sweet because I felt the same way when I wound up watching it for the first time. Lovely, lovely movie. As far as romances go, it is rather well done. I mean, don't get me wrong, it certainly has its cheesy moments, but it plays it off pretty well. There are some funny little sappy moments that take away from the serious tone at times, and I really enjoy that. The first time around, I didn't enjoy it all that much as I usually love having a breakup from the seriousness with some silly moments. I found the first time I watched the movie really wanting them to get back to everything that was going on because I was so intrigued by the story, so curious about how it was going to go down. But the second time around I was really happy they did it this way because already knowing what's going to happen, it kind of takes away some of the thrill for it. That being said, overall it was a great time. She really enjoyed it, and I would very much like to try it again. I will probably not wind up seeing it in theaters again, just because I went through all that trouble to try and figure out whether it was dubbed or subbed, just to find out that nobody actually wound up knowing the right answer until the end, when it turned out to be subbed. I wasn't really upset, like I said. My girlfriend enjoyed it, and that's what I was concerned about. As long as it all worked out, I wasn't really worried. She really did say that she enjoyed it in spite of the fact that she had trouble reading some of the longer moments, but she got the gist of what was going on. I could explain everything that, happened to her. She said it was a really good movie. She said she definitely would have liked it better if it was dubbed, so she didn't have to spend the entire time reading. But it's a success because she said she has absolutely no problem and would very much like to see it when it comes out in English so we can watch it together on DVD, and we'll probably have a little movie night about it. As far as other movies I'm thinking about going to see, I'm sure at some point I'm going to wind up going to see the new Beauty and the Beast movie. I heard it was really good. I also want to go see Logan. Lots of little stuff I've been thinking of. As for right now, I guess that's about all I have to report right now. I will probably be uploading a new Kingdom Hearts maybe tomorrow or Monday. If not, one way or the other, I'll probably have some type of video up, maybe discussing the new Seven Deadly Sins or Fairy Tail chapters, because that's really been It's really been piquing my interest lately. As for why there's no webcam today, because of my webcam, it's a little sensitive to light, so I can only really record webcam when it's daylight out, and as I'm recording this at night, I decided to do more of a still image with the vocals behind it, and I'll probably throw in a couple of extra pictures at the end, I'm sure, by the time I decide on this video. But I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any ideas, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. Thank you and have a great day. This has been the Dan of Legend with the Gaming Junkie, and glad talking with you. Bye.